When I talk about this, I want to emphasize this so much because it is the roadmap to the success of your business. Hello, fellow entrepreneurs. I'm so glad to have you come back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and today we are going to be diving into the ins and outs of starting a business, a subject that many of you have been asking about. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. First things first, proper market research. Before you start a business, it's very, very good to conduct a proper market research. When you do your market research is when you're going to find out your customers' preference. What are your customers preferring in that product or service that you're going to sell? And what about the competitor analysis? Who are the people that are selling the same product that you're selling? Later on, we'll be talking about the 4 P's of the business, which include the product, the price, the place, and promotion. Now, if you find a competitor, a person who sells the same product and all the 4 P's of theirs are identical to yours, find out how much they're selling their product. Because if you bring yours on the market and it's more expensive, people will resent it because people want to buy, and they want value for money. They prefer buying something which is less of a price if all factors are kept constant. That being said, we go to the next one, which is legal compliance. With this, you have to find out where you want to operate your business. What are the authorities saying? For example, in Uganda, we know if you're going to sell a product or service, the license you require to do that service in Kampala is not the same as the one you require when you go to Mubende, for example. So if you want to operate your business in Mubende, you're most likely going to go to Mubende authorities and get your license done. And also, yes, you're going to sell a product and you feel like this product is similar. I don't need a license to do this or do that other product. It's very, very good to check with authorities what you require before you start your business. And when you do that, you're starting off from a very right foot. The next one is business plan. When I talk about this, I want to emphasize this so much because it is the roadmap to the success of your business. I know for you who is watching me and myself, we must have been culprits of not having a business plan when we are starting our businesses. For myself, for my first business, I did not have a business plan. And time came when I had so many questions without answers. A business plan will show you your marketing. How am I going to, it's when you ask yourself and write down how you're going to market your product, who you're going to be selling to. It has the financial aspect of the business. It has the operational aspect of the business. So you pretty much know what you're going to be doing even before you start. So for you who is watching me and you didn't do the same mistake that I did and many other people who are watching me did, please have a business plan. A business plan will actually also help you entice investors. Gone are the days when you would come to someone and you tell them about your business verbally. You tell them this business is going to work, it's going to yield profit, it's going to do good for you. Please put money, invest money in me, it's going to yield. Gone are those days. Now, when you have a proper business plan well laid up, when you have a meeting with this potential investor and you present to them, that's first credit. So it's very, very good for us to have a proper business plan before we start our business. It's something that we will be covering later on because we know how important it is. So just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you have the bell on so you don't miss that when it comes. The next one is having access to finances. A business is like a newborn. For those of you who have handled new babies before, you know, the baby will take money from you without expecting any returns so soon. It's the same thing as a business. A business requires funds. It requires money. So you have to have planned where the money is going to come from. Now that you're in a phase of starting your own business, the question is, where is the money going to come from to fund your business? Some people have some savings done. You have some money kept somewhere for your business, and others are looking into having loans, and others are having funds happening. So of all the financial ways that of all the ways you can secure finances for your business, what is your own as an entrepreneur? This is what, it doesn't mean that if you don't have money, you cannot start a business. No. But what if that time comes and you need money? Where are you going to get it from? When you have a business, when you plan about your finances for your business, it is when you're going to know, oh, I have this amount of money and this is how it can help me. Oh, if the loan I'm planning to get delays, this is the plan I have. This is the option I have. So you see how important it is. Yeah, I know that is very well understood, and I'll go right to the next one, and that is local partnerships and networking. Local partnerships, that can be with your suppliers. When you find your suppliers, know who is going to supply products for you if you're going to sell products. And if you're a service provider, know where you're going to get your applications from. Either you're going to build it yourself or you're going to buy it from outside. When you have this good relationship with your suppliers, it's going to be very easy for you to provide a feedback. That is when your customer gives you a feedback, you know where to go and provide it. And when it comes to networking, dear entrepreneur who is watching me, your network is your net worth. Who are the people that you collaborate with in business? When you start a business, you're going to cut off some friends and you add on others who are valuable to your business. For example, I'll just use an example, lay example. As you're walking to a certain place and you see that you're walking with some people and you see that when they reach a certain area, they jump. You will find yourself jumping as well. And after jumping, you may be curious. Guys, why did you jump when you reached there? And this is when they're going to tell you, oh, there is a hole. If you don't jump, you might fall in the hole. So you see, when you network with people who have done the business before, they will help you navigate through those difficult processes of acquiring certain things in business. That being said, let's go to customer focus. Before you start a business, dear entrepreneur, you have your business, you have an amazing product. Always put your customer first. Even if you have such a great skill and you don't take care of customers, they will not come back. And without customers, there's no guarantee for your business to continue. Even if you have human capital as great, which is something very important for a business, if your customers don't return back to you, or if you don't acquire customers, then you're not doing business and you can't stay in business. Some few years ago, I attended a class. I did my diploma in customer service. That was from Allison Courses. By then it was free. I don't know if it is right now, but I can tell you what I learned from Allison Courses in customer service. I learned that when a customer is satisfied, they will tell 3 more people about it. Free marketing, right? You give a customer, when a customer comes to your store, make sure the way you serve them won't even give them a second thought when they are buying the same product again. Make sure the way you serve them will make them know that, okay, the next time I'm buying, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not suffer. I'll come back to the same person. And when a customer gives you feedback, please take it in a good spirit, because feedbacks is the way we know how we are serving our customers. What are we supposed to change? We change it. And in that same course that I've told you about, Diploma in Customer Service, is when I learned also that when a customer is not satisfied, they will tell 20 more people about it. Imagine if you sell someone here, if you're selling hair and you sell someone some hair, and what they are moving around saying that when you buy hair from that person, it's awful. Maybe you sold them hair and the hair burnt. When they tried to coil it with heat, it got burnt. They will say it. They will not rest. They will say it. Maybe you're selling him body creams. I see a lot of body creams being sold in Uganda right now, and it's lovely. Guys, keep going. But the example I want to give is, what if you're selling creams and this person says, oh, that person, when you buy creams from her, in 5 minutes, it's like you walked through ash. No one will want to buy from you again. So that's why we have to be very careful. And that takes me to the next part. Quality product and service. Before you come to start a business, find out the product you're going to sell. Is it in its best quality? If you were the one who was going to consume it, would you give it a 10 out of 10? I know you won't be perfect at the beginning, but at least before you bring a product to the market, make sure it is ready. Some of you bring products to the market and you confuse customers. You're telling them, I can offer you this, I can offer you this, and in the end, you can't offer none of that. That is the problem we are having right now. But for you, wise person who has decided to tune in to chat with Rebecca, you've done something great to yourself and your own business, because you're learning these things prior to starting your business. I'm not leaving out the people who started already, maybe on a wrong foot, maybe they did some mistakes, but since you're here, we are going to put it right and continue doing our business the right way. Make sure your product is at its best. And when you go to the market, now you've introduced your product, be keen to listen. Listen to what your customers are telling you. I've talked about customer focus, right? So listen to what your customers are saying. You might be selling some product. It's really nice, but it's lacking some things. And your customer will tell you, you know what? If that dress it was like this or like this, it would be nice. That's already feedback. If you buy it, you're going to see that if you buy the idea, you're going to see that you're improving yourself time after time. I'm going to talk about the next thing, and that is marketing and branding. My dear fellow businessmen and women, it's so sad that many of us have put behind marketing and branding. And yet, by research, proven by research, companies which put money, which allot a bigger budget for marketing for their products, have bigger revenues return. They have bigger revenues. They make more profit. Why? Because they're allotting much more money in their marketing endeavors. Marketing is simply telling another person about your business. You might use a word of a mouth. You might go to social media. You might use ads. You might use the local and the traditional or the current ways of marketing. But whichever way you choose to do it, please allot a budget in your marketing. I'm here with some good news. We now have DK Media Services. DK is best at social media management, at content creation. If you cannot afford to allot a bigger budget at the moment, and the only thing you can do is a small amount for your marketing, at least contact DK Media Services and have a business profile. Tell people about your business in video form. You know, it's easy to connect to someone through video. You can see how you're connecting with me right now. So, contact DK Media Services. Let them help you make a business profile for your company. Tell people about your business and what it does. We have this channel, Chat with Rebecca. I'm so happy, and I'll be so happy if you come to me and say, hey, Rebecca, in your next video, talk about my product. I will happily do that, because my audience will tap into your product and they can be able to support you. Every opportunity you find to market your product, please do it. Because if you don't market your products, you are at the verge of failing, and that's not what I want for you. In fact, you will not fail now that you've watched this video and you're going to put what I've said into practice. Next one is adaptability. Dear business person who is stiff-necked, and for you, you're saying, me, this is how I do my business, so you say, and you forget that change is part of life. Sometimes we have fluctuations in market, we have inflations, we have a lot of things are happening in the market. Now, if you're a kind of person who does your business your way and you never want to change, this is going to be not easy for you. Now, for you who is watching me right now, before you come to start your business, wear adaptability. You put on your clothes of change, get ready. If the market dictates like this, change quickly. Make a swift change. That is the way you're going to make it up. If the market dictates that now the price has to go down, the market has said so. Even if you cling to your products and say, me, I'll not go down, I'll not cut my prices, I won't put them down, you're going to end up with products which are stuck with you in the shelves, and that's not what you're looking for. So let's get ready for change when it comes. Last but not least, resilience, perseverance. Let's add on patience onto those. The things that I'm telling you right now are so easy to listen to. You're happy now. You feel like, yes, I can do it right now. That's how you feel, right? Now, when it comes to practice, that's where you're going to be challenged. Now, if you persevere and you say, I will do it, come what may, I will do it, and you walk through it, you're going to shine bright, brighter than a diamond. So there you go. 10 tips of how to start your business. Things you should know, at least these 10 before you start your business. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up and comment. That comment section is there for you. Let me know what you want to listen to next. What is that topic that you really want to hear me talk about, and hear what others have to say? Because in the comment section, we shall keep communicating back and forth. And to make sure you don't miss any video that I'm going to share next, please subscribe and ensure that your bell is turned on. Turn on that notification bell. It will notify you when we have a new video. This is Rebecca, and you are watching Chat with Rebecca, where we have genuine conversations with people that have reached where you want to reach, And not only that, we come with tips and different ways of providing knowledge to us that are watching. Thank you very much. Until next time, bye-bye.